The EX30 is the kind of compact, inexpensive, beautiful electric vehicle that more people in the United States should be driving. FK Tech here. In 2025, Volvo will introduce the EX30, its first electric SUV, which will be smaller and less expensive than the C40 Recharge and XC40 Recharge. The base model EX30 with 268 horsepower and rear-wheel drive costs $36,145 and has a stated 275-mile range. An all-wheel drive variant with 422 horsepower is also available, although it costs more. The EX30's cabin has a widescreen sound bar the length of the dashboard, a 12.3-inch touchscreen, and several eco-friendly materials. Even though most people could see that the Bolt EV was essentially a high-riding hatchback, Chevy marketed it as an SUV. However, the Bolt will be dead after this year, and Americans don't have a lot of options when it comes to inexpensive little electric hatchbacks/SUVs. That's why the Volvo EX30 of 2025 feels so invigorating. Compact Volvo. The EX30 is longer, 166.7 inches, and shorter, 61.1 inches, than the standard Bolt, respectively. However, at 72.3 inches, the Volvo is much broader. When compared to completely electric Volvo subcompact SUVs like the XC40 Recharge and C40 Recharge, the EX30 is both more compact and cheaper. The ground clearance of the EX30 is 6.5 inches and it rides on a short wheelbase of 104.3 inches. Like the Recharge twins, it has a maximum towing capacity of 2,000 pounds. The Swedish carmaker is free to advertise its smallest model as it sees fit. The EX30 is a better representation of the EV ideal than many other electric vehicles on the market at the moment. Compared to 4-ton-plus monsters like the GMC Hummer EV SUV and the increasing number of electric pickup trucks, this is the polar opposite. Even though building a smaller car requires naturally less resources, Volvo nonetheless taken additional steps to ensure the EX30's sustainability. Sustainability made easy. Volvo claims it has simplified production by increasing the amount of stamped body pieces and boosting the use of recyclable and renewable materials. The firm also works with vendors that are dedicated to achieving climate neutrality and, according to reports, the vast majority of these vendors have pledged to switch to renewable energy sources exclusively by 2025. In addition, Volvo employs blockchain technology to track the origin of key components used in its batteries. While the bigger, 3-row EX90 is slated to be constructed at Volvo's South Carolina facility, a company spokeswoman would to confirm if the EX30 will also be made there in the future. Production of the EX30 will begin in China, in a factory that is believed to be largely powered by climate-neutral energy. Whether the EX30 will eventually qualify for federal EV tax credits under the revised standards is an open question. The inside of the EX30 is where customers can observe how Volvo eliminated unnecessary features in the name of environmental friendliness. The EX30 has a full-width soundbar positioned at the base of the windshield in place of the more commonplace stereo speakers in the doors and dashboard. It eliminates the need for as much wire and has 7 speakers, freeing up space in the door panels for additional storage. Additional Harman/Kardon components are available as an upgrade to the existing sound system. In contrast to the Model 3 and Model Y, the EX30's minimalist design isn't dull or poorly put together. Instead, it takes inspiration from Volvo's posh interiors, offering a variety of stylish upholstery choices, from wool blends to repurposed denim. Ambient lighting is a nice touch, and it complements the unique dashboard and door trim elements. Retractable cup holders and other multifunctional compartments provide enough storage for both front and back seat passengers at the center console. The flat cargo floor also accommodates a large glove box that is positioned below the center stack. The EX30 has 14 cubic feet of room behind the second row seats and 32 cubic feet with the second row folded down. The EX30, like Tesla's, relies on a single dashboard-mounted screen for access to the vast majority of its informational and entertainment features. The newest version of Google's Android software powers the vertically oriented 12.3-inch display. The most notable improvement is the addition of wireless Apple CarPlay. A representative for Volvo said that Wi-Fi Android Auto is not included since the built-in system is sufficient. Amped up. The EX30 is based on Geely's, Volvo's Chinese parent company, Sustainable Experience Architecture, SEA, electric vehicle platform. There are two engine options for the compact UTA. The 268 horsepower and 253 lb-ft of torque are produced by a single motor in a rear-wheel drive layout. The all-wheel drive model with two motors produces 422 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. According to Volvo, that's enough power to propel the EX30 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 3.4 seconds. A 64.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack powers each EX30. According to Volvo, the single-motor variant can go 275 miles on a full charge, while the dual-motor vehicle can travel 275 plus 10 less miles. The EPA has not yet validated any range specification. Volvo estimates that a DC fast charger can get the EX30's battery from 10 to 80% charged in around 27 minutes, with a peak charging rate of 153 kilowatts. The EX30 maintains Volvo's reputation as a safe car to drive. It has the usual suite of driving aids, plus a function that warns you if you're about to open a door into the path of incoming bicycles or pedestrians. Also, there is a new driver attention monitor that supposedly does a better job of picking up on signs of driver fatigue or distraction. The EX30 also introduces Volvo's next-generation automatic park pilot assist technology for drivers who have trouble parallel parking. In essence, it can recognize and carry out a wider variety of parking circumstances, including the curved and diagonal fishbone-style places. Coming soon, EX30 Cross Country. The electric Volvo Cross Country is the company's first foray into the rugged SUV market. Even though it won't be available until later in 2024, the EX30 Cross Country will share design cues with its forerunners. The vehicle now has a higher ride height and a more rough appearance. Other telltale features include a Swedish flag on the bonnet and black panels on the front bumper and trunk lid. In addition to the black 19-inch wheels, there will also be a pair of 18-inchers, most likely with a more aggressive tread pattern. According to a representative for Volvo, the vehicle seen above will not enter production with the aggressive BF Goodrich All-Terrain T/KO2 tires shown on the concept. However, a roof rack is an available accessory for the EX30 Cross Country. The Volvo EX30 2025, in its American iteration, is now out for pre-order. The core trim, which has one engine, can be had for as little as $36,145. The business has verified the existence of a Plus model, positioned in the middle of the range, and an Ultimate model, with all the bells and whistles, but has yet to announce pricing. That will take place before next summer, when US dealers will begin receiving models. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.